Alright, so you just saw the Omega 1000 and 9000 centrifugal style juicers, and the centrifugal style juicers have been out since the 1950s. And one of the challenges with the centrifugal juicer is that you can only juice about 1 quart before you really need to stop and empty out the juicer. And the reason for this is that the pulp is still contained inside the machine, spinning around like the washing machine on the spin cycle. And we all had that washing machine on the spin cycle make a funny brrr noise because it gets off balance, and when it gets off balance it'll literally stop. And the same thing happens with the juicer. If you juice too much, you get too much pulp in there, it'll get off balance and it won't stop on you, but what it'll do is it'll just start to literally walk across the table on you. And because it's just spinning at 3,600 RPMs and not going to work too well. So they solved this issue with the centrifugal ejection juicer. So instead of the pulp staying inside the machine, the pulp is kicked out into a hopper, which in my opinion makes things a lot easier to clean, and you get to contain the pulp a lot easier. So Omega has 2 different models, the Omega 02 juicer and the Omega 4000 juicer, and let me show you the differences. So this is the Omega 02 juicer, and it's basically the baby of the Omega 4000 juicer. It's much less expensive. It's still a very good design. Has a nice feed chute. This has a 5-year warranty. Another thing that's really nice, that not a lot of juicers have in this class, is a reset button on the bottom. So if you do overload it, you can just press that button to reset it and continue juicing. Has a 5-year warranty. This juicer runs at approximately 6,000 RPMs, so it runs pretty quick. Basically, you put the produce into the top, it basically juices it, and it kicks out the pulp in the pulp catch bin, which you have here. And I would always suggest to line the pulp catch bin with a plastic produce bag. It'll make cleanup a lot easier. So this style juicer is really good for juicing hard vegetables and firm fruits. So things such as carrots and celery and cucumbers, also things like apples and pears. Now you don't want to be really putting any soft fruits through here. It won't really get a high yield. There's other juicers that are actually going to do better with that. So that's the Omega 02 juicer. Now we're going to go to the Omega 4000. So this is the big brother, and this centrifugal juicer has the longest warranty in the industry. This is a 15-year warranty, so this will probably be the last juicer you will need to buy if you do get a centrifugal ejection style juicer. Now this is good for the standard person that wants to juice a wide variety. You may have seen infomercials on TV, and basically those type of juicers are centrifugal ejection juicers. And this would be my pick. I mean, for the price, you're going to get a 15-year warranty compared to 60 or 90-day warranty on some of those infomercial brands. And this is one machine that's built to last. Some of the benefits about this is that it actually has a larger collection bowl than the little brother, the O2, so you can actually juice for a longer time before you actually have to stop and empty it. Another one of the features that I really like to point out that not a lot of other centrifugal ejection juicers have actually is basically a separate screen and blade assembly. So most centrifugal ejection juicers have an attached blade and screen assembly, and with this it's separate. So should your blade get dull, you can just replace the blade only. A lot of juicers you have to replace these two together. It's really nice. So as I said, this juicer is great for your general juicing. If a person's just getting into juicing, they don't know what they want to juice, but they know they should juice to get more fruits and vegetables in their diet, I would go with the centrifugal ejection juicer. They are one of the easiest to clean and to use. And I'd recommend to clean the juicer, the best way to do that is to use a nylon bristle scrubbing brush. So I just turn the water on and I just scrub the bristle brush against the blades and the screen. It's really important to get the screen cleaned every time, because if there's extra things left in the screen, that'll reduce your yield in the long run.